Hey guys, Jesse Edge here from Game Insight, and today we're going to give you some advice about how to do your team talk before the game. This can simply be broken up into 7 different steps, being your pressure high, your low block, playing out from the back, what do you do now to create goal scoring opportunities, your transition from attacking to defense, transition from defense to attack, and then finally your set pieces. So to go through a really quick example of that, I'm going to be the white team against the blue team. We play a 4-3-3 formation. So what we want to do is create an area that triggers a point of pressure for us. So we're going to set our wingers nice and high and wide on their fullbacks. This is off a blue goal kick, by the way. What we want to do is we want our central striker to pick a side to defend from. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go one-on-one in midfield. So it cuts off their point of playing through the midfield, hopefully by providing some good pressure in here. And what this essentially sets up is that we want the goalkeeper to pass to the centre back who's open. As soon as that ball's played, we're going to instantly press from the right winger position, which is a trigger for him to follow and slide. Then our back four has to slide across and under. We can leave this guy free because through our 100% pressure, that if he plays back to the goalkeeper, he continues his press. And if the goalkeeper is able to play that wide ball, we have enough time to shift down and readjust in behind. Now what happens if they're able to play through, we move on to our second stage, which is how do we defend in a lower block. So we're going to set us up, down in a lower block. Here we go. 2 midfield players, right side, left side, and our striker. What's very important for us is defending in a lower block that we manage to keep compact with each other. Try to make the field as small as possible while maintaining pressure on the ball. So if the ball gets played from the blue team over to the left side, that means that we have to pressure the ball and then we all have to shift, readjust, and move in behind. So there's good pressure on the ball and there's good cover in behind. Stay together, compact, and slide. Make the field as small as possible. Now, I like my teams, moving on to the third stage, I like my teams to build up play from the back, not too many direct passes. My players are all technical players and have the ability to play through the lines. So what we tried to do off our goal kicks is we split our center backs, move our left back over, try and get some good height on our full backs, bring our 6 down, our 2 8s, our central, and our left winger. So as you can see now, the team is really big, trying to create as much space and try to make the field as big as possible, because here we are able to find our spaces and trust that the ball will come into our spaces. If players start following the ball and coming too close together, we will close our own spaces and it will bring out an extra defender to make the field smaller than it has to be. So what's very important is that everyone sticks in their spaces, tries to stay on this side of the field if we cut the field directly in half, and that we find our solutions to play out. We have a 6 here in the central position, so he's able to play on the right and the left side of the field. So playing up to the center back, he can drive forward, we readjust, maybe he makes his move inside a little bit, it makes the right winger come inside, and then we have a little bit of a rotation going on here, where also the number 9 can come and ask for feet or also ask in behind. So it's to find our solution. Second step is that when we beat their pressure and now we're attacking in the final third, let me just set this up really quickly. Here we go. So now we're in the final third. What's important for me as well is to create lots of nice triangles and diamonds in this philosophy where the center back is able to keep their back line down. And what's important for me is that the fullbacks come inside to create almost sort of like a box here in midfield where we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players against their 3 potentially. I hope this also starts to drag in one of their wingers and to create nice open spaces for our wingers to be on the move and attacking the goal. With lots of freedom and lots of players in the central position with the ability to keep the ball and to find the solution forward through quick 1-touch or 2-touch passing. Moving on to the final stages here is the transitional phases, is what happens when we lose the ball trying to build up play. It's very important for me is an instant press on the ball so that if we lose the ball, you have the first one coming, the closest to the ball, maybe an extra one, and then a rotation in behind to back up that pressure. So say for example, this guy loses his press, he's through, we have pressure from behind again, and we move, readjust, and we slide together. Maintaining pressure on the ball and staying compact in behind. The value of this kind of pressure is that if you win the ball in these kind of areas, their back line is disorganized and you're very close to go score a goal. Now what happens if we win free kicks in this sort of area? We're also in available spaces to make good actions on the goal and also maybe create opportunities in the box for us. The final stage of the team talk is into your set pieces. So very quickly here as an example, you can set up your corners, attacking corners, defensive corners, and attacking free kicks and defensive free kicks, how those are set up. What I would recommend as well is to do your set pieces and all your pre-match on Game Insight, where you can also create PDFs and also stick them up on the changing room, so you could have your set pieces that the players are able to reference to before they walk out onto the field. Thank you guys, and if you have any advice or any comments, please leave that in the box down below. And if you like content like this, please like our video and subscribe to our channel. Thanks again guys, and see you in the next video.